AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know jack. 632-2660.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Mays Lumber has all the hard-to-find hardwood you've been looking for. Oak, cherry, walnut, poplar, and maple. Plus, hard-to-find exotic woods like purple heart, zebra wood, ambrosia maple, black limba, and bloodwood. Perfect for that one-of-a-kind gift piece or table. Get ready with Formica and Wilson Art countertops in 12-footer custom length with installation available. Make it happen at Mays Lumber, 115 South Virginia in Roswell, serving southeastern New Mexico and beyond since 1934.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a ground.
Welcome back to KSVP-TV.com. Game 2 is underway as the Roswell Lady Coyotes defeat the Clovis Lady Wildcats 18-3 in Game 1. Game 2, Demi Garcia will start it off. I would imagine she will be playing third base as Clovis did not turn in a lineup. That'll be strike number 2 to Demi Garcia. One ball, two strikes. Leah Sanchez will be in the circle for the Lady Coyotes. So let's see here what we have. We'll go in the infield. Yarida Aragon playing third base. Sari Morales playing short. Mireya Grajeda at second. Tarim playing first base. And in the outfield, it looks like Lozano in left, Esquivel in center, and Victoria Sandoval in right. And the battery again is Leah Sanchez and TJ Espinosa. So up for Clovis now. Let me see if I can get a number. Looks like number 1, so that's going to be Romero. Romero played left field in last game. And that one's going to be fouled back out of play for strike number 1. Leah Sanchez delivers. And it's going to be ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to Romero. Coyotes have 1 out with Demi Garcia striking out. Sanchez delivers. That's going to be upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Lady Coyotes wearing all white. White shoes with red stripes. White sleeves if they want to. And it looks like the Lady Coyotes have the opportunity to wear a red or white Nike visor. if they chose to do that. Beautiful evening. 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wind blowing northwest here at the yard. Leah Sanchez delivers ball number 2. Actually, ball number 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And there's going to be a dribbler hit to the second baseman, and that's going to be an error on Grajeda. So E4 for Grajeda. Bringing up to the plate, it's going to be number 11. And that's going to be Marisa Lopez. That's from last game. So Marisa Lopez pitched last game, so let's see what she's going to be doing here in this second game. There's going to be a hit to second base for 6-3 for the double play. So you get the second and the third out. So you have no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left on base. We'll be right back.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. Roswell High, the Lady Coyotes taking on the Clovis Lady Wildcats. Batting for the Roswell Lady Coyotes will be Espinosa leading off, as she was the catcher in this game, the winning pitcher in game 1. Grajeda will bat 2, playing second base. Emma Esquivel, the number 3 hole hitter, will play center. Victoria Sandoval will be the 4th hitter, playing right field, taking a break from the circle this week, or today. Sadia Morales will play shortstop. Batting in the 5th hole, batting 6 is Yarida Aragon, playing third. Batting 7th is Leah Sanchez on the bump, or in the circle. Baseball term is on the bump, in the circle. Batting 8th is Elena Tarin, playing first base, and Lozano playing left field. So as they're warming up here, I will talk a little bit. There is going to be a throw down there for warm-ups. We'll be talking about the seeding and selection softball committee that will take place next Sunday. The New Mexico Activities Association staff will seed and select teams for the 2021-2022 state championships utilizing the following criteria in the New Mexico Athletic Association bylaws 7.11 as voted on by the board of directors, and we'll talk about that here in just a moment. But right now, Espinosa drives one to the left side, and that will be foul. There are 6 criteria that the New Mexico Activities Association will have to follow when communicating with the committee here. Number 13 is actually pitching for Clovis. That's going to be Maddie Cushing. So you have 1 ball, 2 strikes to Espinosa. The New Mexico Activity Association bylaw 711, as voted on by the board of directors. The 6 criteria, we'll start with this. Number 1 is finish in regular season district play, head-to-head opponents, wins against district champions regardless of classification. Espinosa will get on there on a base hit as the shortstop. Romero was playing a little deep, and when you're playing against Espinosa, there's no way, shape, or form that throw playing that deep will get Espinosa. She is also a speed demon. She was 1 for 1, and now brings up Mireya Grajeda. Max Preps has her batting .415 in this contest. Excuse me, in 18 regular contests. That's not including the first game of today. In game number 1, Grajeda was 1 for 4. But there's going to be a catch as the right fielder, I would assume would be number 12, Amaya Robles, makes a good play, so it goes F9 for out number 1. Brings up to the plate number 10, Emma Esquivel. Emma coming into this contest batting .267, but Espinosa will have a stolen base, an E on the catcher on the throw, will advance to third base, and now Esquivel will have the opportunity to get an RBI facing Cushing. And swing and a miss for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And as I mentioned, Esquivel has 18 games she has played in, batting .267. Has 1 home run, and that happened last night in Hobbs. Has a bright future here for this program. So 3 balls and 1 strike. To Esquivel. And Esquivel will draw a walk. Bringing up to the plate the senior, Victoria Sandoval. Sandoval playing right field in this contest. Coming in this contest, 321, not including the first game, will face Cushing. Sandoval drives 1 deep, and that should be a home run. Hit the top of the fence. So Sandoval, they're saying it's not a home run. It hit the top of the fence on the white. So it will be a stand-up double. And that's going to be a home run now for Morales. So 3-run RBI home run. For Morales, so could have been back-to-back home runs there. A lot of the times it's up to the discretion of the home team if they consider it. Sometimes some people say it has to be completely over, some say it has to hit. That was almost deja vu when Jasmine Lucero hit one a few weeks ago in the same kind of situation there. The score now is 4-0. No. Because it hit. Oh, there's a shot by Yarida. It's going to be F6 for the second out because it hit something. Yeah, it hit a surface. Yeah. And that one's going to be gone. And that's going to be a home run for Leah Sanchez. So just like that, the bats come on for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. So Morales has 3 RBIs. Sanchez hits one out. And Sandoval hit an RBI. Bringing in Escobar. Okay. Now brings up to the plate is the freshman, Elena Tarin. Elena Tarin, wearing number 15, has played in 16 contests, batting .325 with 45 plate appearances, 40 at-bats, 9 runs, batted in, 13 hits, and 10 RBIs. And we'll have a base hit. So 1 for 1 is Tarin. Tarin, a 3-sport letterman for the Lady Coyotes. Plays basketball and volleyball and softball, of course. Played in varsity, all 3 varsity sports. Got action in all 3 sports, I should say. Now brings up Lozano. Lozano draws a ball. Facing Cushing. The Roswell Lady Coyotes are really trying to get this complete in 3 innings. And Lozano flies out to right field for out number 3. At the end of 1, the score is 5-0. The Roswell Lady Coyotes get 4 hits, one of those being a home run. 1 runner left on base, and no errors. At the end of 1, Coyotes lead 5-0. Be right back.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have 1 pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizing. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees, so that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they are gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote softball. Coyotes lead at the end of 1, 5-0. And I beg your pardon, I had 1, so that we had actually 5 hits, 2 home runs, 1 by Sadia Morales and Leah Sanchez. And now Sanchez is going to be in the circle for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. That one is just a bit outside, tried the corner and missed. The hitter for Clovis, it looks like it can be number 7. That's going to be Senna. Senna, the shortstop, facing Sanchez. It'll be strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Roswell Lady Coyotes showing some power. The Lady Coyotes actually have 17 home runs on the year. That's including last game, including this game. So 17 on the year. They're getting a bit closer to the 2017 team that hit 35. That was a special team. That was a special, yeah, that was nice pitch by Sanchez, and that's going to be a strikeout for Senna for out number 1. Bringing it up to the plate will be number 5, Chastity Hardy. Will face Sanchez. Sanchez has 2 strikeouts in this ball game. Looks like her arm's holding up a little bit, which is good. Oh, that one is hit well, but it looks like Escobar will be under it. Count of corn, as they say, so it's going to be F8 for the second out. Brings up to the plate number 4, Espi Tafoya. (5-0) here, as we are in the top of the second inning. And comebacker right back to the pitcher. 1 of 3 for the third out. What a pitcher's dream. At the end, at the middle of the second inning, no runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. 5-0, the score remains. We'll be right back.
Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why, you ask? Most of us are at work, leaving the burglar to go unnoticed. Did you know the average loss from a home burglary is over $2,200? Not including one's loss of emotional security in their own home. Avoid being a burglar's target market and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services, all for around $1 a day. Wouldn't you agree that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Call Zenith Security Services today, 626-3521.
Good morning, honey. Hey, I have to pick up the kids from school this afternoon. Can you call...
A home invasion can happen anytime, even when you're at home. Protect your home and the ones you love with whole home security from Zenith Security. The security experts at Zenith Security can monitor your whole home 24/7. So they're ready whether you're there or not. Call Zenith Security Services LLC at 626-3521. That's 626-3521 and get whole home security with Zenith Security Services LLC.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote softball as we begin the bottom half of the second inning. 5-0, the Lady Coyotes do lead. Have 2 home runs in this contest with Elia Sanchez and Sarai Morales. And just shy, as my buddy here just says, a chicken nugget shy of a home run as Sandoval hits the top of the fence and enters back in too. And there might be a home run for Espinosa. Might be the first one of the year, and there it is. First home run of the year for Espinosa. So this is what the Coyotes really needed last night. And maybe this will prepare them for Friday night's contest versus Hobbs. Bring it up to the plate will be Mireya Grajeda. She is 0 for 1 in this contest, as she popped up to the right fielder. And in game 1, she was 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And now that is Mireya Grajeda, as I mentioned. The wind has picked up a little bit, maybe 15 miles an hour northwest, and that one's hit hard. There's the pitch again, and that one's going to be dropped. Okay, as the first baseman, it looked like, well, Cushing used to play there, and she's pitching now. That is number 11 playing first base, and that's going to be Lopez. There's Rick Espinosa going out to left field to get that home run ball. That one is going to be hit hard, and that one's out of here. So Grajeda hits a home run and an RBI for her, as the Coyotes are really just putting on a hitting performance here in game number 2. So that is going to be 4 home runs in this ball game. And now it's 19 bombs on the year. Creeping. Emma Esquivel is 0 for 1. She had a walk in the first frame. Depends how you want to say it. It could be 0 for 0. But there, Esquivel drove one there, and that one's going to be caught in the gap for out number 1. Now brings up the pitcher, or actually that brings up the right fielder in this contest, Victoria Sandoval. She is 1 for 1 with an RBI. And drives out one for a base hit in the 5-6 hole. Brings up the shortstop, Morales, as she hit a 3-run home run in the first inning. And Sandoval will steal, and she goes head first. And Sandoval will get credit for a stolen base. And Mom's going to be real happy about that one. She worked on that uniform for 3 days and made it soak and put Dawn dish liquid and you name it. But that's the way a uniform should be. Morales fouls that one back, and that's going to be out of play for strike 1. So home run balls are being donated to the fans. And mind you, those balls cost about $75 a dozen. So let's see if we can hit $75 out today. That's the way it has to be, the old tradition, as they say. You hit a ball out, you keep it. Catcher throws down at third base as they try to get Sandoval. That's going to be ball number 4 for Sadia Morales. Brings up to the plate the freshman third baseman, Yarida Aragon. Yarida wearing number 12. Coming into the first game batting .255 and has 3 home runs on the year. Morales will still. As Yarida had a home run in game 1. And there's a potential error there. 7-0 here in the bottom half of the second inning with 1 out. Runners in scoring position with Sandoval in third and Morales in second, and the freshman Aragon at the plate. Don't let the classification fool you, ladies and gentlemen, as she is a freshman and has 3 bombs, has plenty of power, and will take it out of the park. And then what a hit, as I'm being facetious there, and Yarida Aragon gets hit in the left hip. Base is juiced now. Now bringing up Leah Sanchez, as she had a home run in the last at bat. This will really put the game out of reach if she can do some damage here to Cushing. Cushing, a pitcher for Clovis, delivers, and that's going to be strike number 1. And Cushing is the 8th grader. Doing a good job for Clovis as a pup. It's hard to put a youngster in a situation. That's going to be ball number 4 for Sanchez. Sanchez will get the RBI in the walk, bringing up the freshman, Elena Tarin. Tarin gets a base hit. We'll have 2 RBIs, scoring Morales and Aragon. Sanchez will be at third base, and Tarin will get 2 RBIs on the single. Lozano comes up to the plate. She flew out to right field on the first frame. And Tarin will steal second easily. A ball. So Leah Sanchez will still home on the wild pitch. Make it 11-0 now. Runners advance. And Tarin is now standing at third base. A lot of runs here in this second inning. 6 runs so far. Lozano awaits, and it'll be another ball for Cushing. Cushing delivers, and that's going to be outside. Good stop by Everett, the catcher. And that's going to be another walk for Cushing. Another base on balls. Brings up the leadoff hitter, TJ Espinosa. She homered in the last one. And there's another home run for her as she hits another one, make it 3 RBIs. As the Coyotes now just taking way advantage of the 8th grader Cushing. Lady Coyotes is really just putting the ball in play, and it's going out of the park. Light breeze, nothing major. It's just the Coyotes are on fire. Now brings up to the plate Mireya Grajeda, as she homered in the last at bat. She is 1 for 2 with 1 RBI. Only 1 out here in the 2nd inning. And there might be another home run. And there it is. Coyotes just doing a job against Cushing. I'm not seeing a timeout by the coach at all. It's just really kind of frustrating to see. Brings up to the plate Emma Esquivel. Emma is 0 for 2. She drew a walk in the first and flew out to right field. And that's going to be out for ball number 1. Roswell Coyotes have 5 seniors here on this squad. And that's going to be possibly fair and just foul. Esquivel will come back as Sandoval assists her with the bat. Six hits in this inning. Make it 7. Esquivel has a stand-up double. Brings up Victoria Sandoval. She is 2 for 2 with an RBI and a stolen base. Facing Cushing. That's going to be ball outside. And Sandoval is going to have a strike. Sandoval comes into this first contest batting .321 with 3 home runs. Sandoval swings and a miss for strike 2, and there's going to be a stolen base for Esquivel. Easily steals third base. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sandoval. Cushing delivers. Sandoval swings, and it's going to be fouled to the third base line. Try to get an update from Hobbs. And Sandoval delivers, and that one's gone. Sandoval hits a 2-run home run. And she rounds third base. And now the score is 17-0. So 9 hits, and let's see how many home runs we've had in this game. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 home runs in this ball game for the Lady Coyotes. And now Sadia Morales pops that one up for out number 2. That's going to be F4 for the second out. Now it brings up Yarida Aragon. So 22 home runs on the year for the Lady Coyotes. And just like just like that, let's see if they can creep up on the record here. And this is Yarida. She is actually 0 for 2. And now for 3 now, as she goes F6 for the third out. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 2, the score is 17-0. 9 hits, 7 home runs in this second inning. We'll be right back.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Central Valley Electric Education Foundation scholarships are now available for CVE members and their dependents. The scholarships can be used by graduating high school students or adults who are continuing their education. Applications are being accepted through April 15, 2022. Visit cvecoop.org/scholarships for eligibility and an application, or call Central Valley Electric Cooperative at 575-746-3571. Remember, these scholarships are available for students of all ages. Apply today.
ENMU Roswell.
What a hitting performance by the Roswell Lady Coyotes. As the score is 17-0 as we begin the top of the third. Let's see if the Roswell Lady Coyotes can end this contest in 3. 7 home runs in this contest. It's nice to see smiles on the kid's face. Let's get the victory here in this ball game and then go back to work to prepare for the Hobbs Lady Eagles. Trying to get an update from Hobbs, and no score yet. And that one's going to be number 9 for 3. That's going to be Shalonda Lefevre. Leah Sanchez still in the circle for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. It's going to be fouled back. For strike number 1. Let me talk about this criteria I've been trying to get after, but the Lady Coyotes have just been hitting bombs after bombs after bombs. And that one's going to be a shot. Backhand needs to be there eventually, but that's going to be a base hit for LaShonda Lefevre. Now up to bat is going to be number 13, the pitcher, Cushing. So going back to what I was saying, the Seeding and Selections Softball Committee, the New Mexico Activity Association staff will seed and select teams for the 2021-2022 state championships utilizing the following criteria in the New Mexico Activity Association Bylaw 7.11 as voted on by the Board of Directors. They are as follows. Number 1, finish in regular season and district play. 2, head-to-head. 3, wins against district champions regardless of classification. 4, overall record. 5, Max Preps Freeman rankings. And then 6, member school input to be submitted by head coach prior to the meeting the day of the seeding selection committee. And I will state here, in an event of a tie among criteria points, head-to-head will be used to break the tie. If there is no head-to-head competition or the head-to-head competition is tied, then Max Preps Freeman rankings will be used to break the tie. So note 7.11.3D was eliminated by the Board of Directors, voted on June of 2014. Therefore, district schools can play each other in the first round of the state tournament. The state championship bracket will be released next Sunday, and I will tell you here in just a moment that this is going to be hitting here. This is going to be Cushing. But the state tournament will begin May 6th through the 14th. And there's going to be a hit 6-3 on the fielder's choice for Cushing. She'll get an RBI. Six to 3, 1 RBI. Brings up to the plate is going to be number 23, it looks like, and that's going to be Giselle Romero. Facing Sanchez. And that's going to be ball number 1. So the state tournament first round begins May 6th and 7th. And the first round, they're taking 16 teams to the state tournament this year. The higher seed will go to the higher seed or neutral site in 4 and 5A. The quarterfinal rounds, May 11th, 12th, and 13th. Quarterfinals, semifinals, and the finals, which is the championship game, will be in Albuquerque, Rio Rancho. Championship game will be at the University of New Mexico softball complex. So getting close here as the season comes to an end next week, regular season. And as I mentioned earlier, the Roswell Lady Coyotes now 11-8 on the year, which is good for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. As far as district opponents, the Roswell Lady Coyotes have not beaten, here. That looks like Romero will draw a walk. 17-1 is the score. The Roswell Lady Coyotes have not beat a district opponent thus far, unless Manzano wins the district. or Albuquerque Academy. I haven't studied that just yet. We can find that out here momentarily. Lovington should win their district, losing that game 4-0. Goddard will not win that. Oh, and that one's hit hard by number 2, Garcia. That's the top of the lineup, and that's hit real hard up the middle for a base hit. Now brings up to the plate Romero. She is 0 for 1. Got on base with an E4. So now runners at first and second base. So Garcia's at first. Romero is at second base. Sanchez now has 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Sanchez delivers, and that's going to be ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. The knee's cramping up here a little bit as been sitting here for a little bit. Sanchez delivers, and just inside with 3 balls, 1 strike now to Romero. Michaela Romero will hit the ball. That's going to be hit to the second baseman, and that's going to be a base hit. Run that light right there. Excuse me, brings up to the plate Marisa Lopez. She is 0 for 1 against Sanchez as she hit into a double play. 4-6-3 on her last frame. No score from Hobbs yet in game number 2. Michaela Romero, the hitter for the Lady Wildcats. I think I said Lovington earlier. I meant to say Clovis. And that's going to be strike number 2 to Romero. Excuse me, Lopez. And make it, premature on that. I was going to call that a strike on the corner. I would have called it, I think. Good outside pitch by Sanchez. And that's going to be ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases juiced for Clovis. Score is 17-1 in favor of the Roswell Lady Coyotes. Bomb fest for the Coyotes as they hit 7 home runs in the first 2 innings of this ball game. That one's going to be a dribbler and just fell. Let's see if Sanchez comes back with the screwball here. And that's going to be up for ball number 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 3-2-1. Bases juiced. And that's going to be strike number 3. I thought the first one looked better than that one, but we'll take it. So Lopez strikes out looking for out number 2, brings up Senna. Senna is 0 for 1. She had a strikeout in her last frame. And that one's going to be 6-3 for the third out. So at the end, in the middle of 3, 17-1 is the score. That is the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. You're listening and watching at KSVPTV.com.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 622-2660.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. The Lady Coyotes win in 3 innings, 17-1. Little stats real quick with Celeste Espinosa. She was 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs and a stolen base. Medea Grajeda was 2 for 3 with a home run, 1 RBI, and scoring 2 runs. Emma Esquivel was 1 for 3. She scored 1 run, had a stolen base, actually scored 2 runs with a stolen base, 1 walk. Victoria Sandoval was 3 for 3, scoring 2 runs with a home run, 3 RBIs. Sari Morales was 2 for 3, scoring 2 runs with 3 RBIs and 1 home run. Yarida Aragon was 0 for 3, scoring 1 run. Leah Sanchez was 1 for 2, scoring 2 runs with a home run and 2 RBIs. And Elena Tarin was 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And Lozano was 0 for 2 with a walk. And pitching for the Roswell Lady Coyotes, Leah Sanchez will get the win in 3 innings, striking out 1, 2, 3 batters. Ladies and gentlemen, the Roswell Lady Coyotes now go to 12-8 on the year. We'll be taking on Hobbs on Friday, April 22nd, in another district contest. I think you'll see a different performance, as that game will be here at Roswell High School. Much needed win, as the Lady Coyotes did take on Hobbs last night, losing 9-4 and 9-8. But will be a different contest, I promise you, on Friday night. And next week, as I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, the Roswell Lady Coyotes will end their season next Thursday. The game was originally on Friday in Clovis, but they moved it to Thursday. But that will end the regular season. And next Sunday will be the seating and selection committee. As I mentioned earlier, the New Mexico Activity Association staff will seed and select teams next Sunday by the 6 criteria: finishing in regular season district play, head-to-head, wins against district champions regardless of class, overall records, max preps, Freeman rankings, and then the input by the member schools. And then, of course, it is a 16-team state tournament. It's a much-needed win for the Roswell Lady Coyotes on Friday. If we can get a couple of wins there, I think it would be, I don't want to assume, but it would be an automatic bid to the state tournament since 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close this out. Congratulations to the Lady Coyotes for the sweep, winning 17-1 and 18-3. We're going to close it out. Safe travels back home. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always great to be a Coyote. Good night.